NFL draft is 21 days away, and here today, I got the script for how the first 10 picks are gonna go. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. So, to waste no time, at number 1, I have the Carolina Panthers taking C.J. Stroud, quarterback out of Ohio State University. Now, C.J. Stroud is probably, outside of Justin Fields, those are probably my two favorite quarterback prospects that I've seen in recent memory. And C.J. Stroud's a better passer, and obviously Justin Fields is more mobile, but I think C.J. Stroud, he can spin it. He really has a touch and clean pocket. He's one of the best quarterbacks I've ever seen in my life with a clean pocket. But you can probably say that about a lot of guys that have clean pockets. But C.J. Stroud, front guard, likes the big guys. He's never had a little guy at quarterback. Nothing against Bryce Young, because at number 2 I have the Houston Texans taking Bryce Young. I think Bryce is going to be phenomenal. I think both the Carolina Panthers and the Houston Texans, whichever quarterbacks go there, I think they're going to be in a pretty nice situation for a rookie quarterback. They're definitely going to be in better situations than Justin Fields and Trevor Lawrence were coming out of the draft when they were selected. And I just think I like these two picks, and I like the two fits. I like C.J. Stroud in Carolina more than I like Bryce Young in Carolina, and I like Bryce Young in Houston more than I like C.J. Stroud in Houston, and that's another factor into why I made these picks, why I made them. And keep in mind, this is my mock draft. This is what I think should happen in the draft. So take what I'm doing with a grain of salt. Now at number 3, we're taking the best defensive player in the draft, arguably, well, the best edge rusher in the draft, for sure, but arguably one of the best defensive players in the draft. We're taking Will Anderson Jr. I think the Cardinals want Will Anderson, and I think teams want to trade up to 3 to get another quarterback, to take a quarterback top 3, but I don't think they're going to move out of 3, because I think they really like Will Anderson, and they don't have J.J. Watt no more, so they need a replacement. Will Anderson's the best edge in the draft right now. Now at number 4, we're going to go with Will Levis out of Kentucky, quarterback. So when I'm doing this mock draft, I'm like, the Colts don't really need to take a quarterback. And I'm like, who's in their quarterback room? The quarterback room is terrible. Gardner Minshew, Sam Ehlinger, their quarterback room is terrible. So Will Levis coming there. He started, 30 games in college, be the day 1 starter, lead that Colts team to, some victories. At number 5, we have the second best edge rusher in the draft, and that's Tyree Wilson, edge out of Texas Tech. Now, Tyree Wilson, not too familiar with his game. I know at one point they had him slotted as a projected number 1 pick before the Bears traded it, because I know the Bears wanted to take a quarterback, but yeah, they had him projected as number 1 at one point in somebody's mock draft I seen. But Tyree Wilson, the second best edge. Edge, if you get an edge at the top of the draft, yeah, you're doing something right. Now, number 6, my guy, one of my favorite quarterback prospects from a talent perspective, or should I say one of the best quarterbacks I've ever seen from a talent perspective, Anthony Richardson, number 6 to the Detroit Lions, quarterback out of Florida. Now, we already know how I feel about Anthony Richardson. Go check that video out if you guys haven't already. So, we're not going to, spend too much time on Anthony Richardson, but Anthony Richardson's probably physically, he's a physical specimen, great athlete, has the tools to be a great quarterback. So Anthony Richardson goes to Detroit, sits behind Jared Goff for a year, takes that explosive offense in the following year, and the sky's the limit for this kid. I really think so. Now, number 7, the Las Vegas Raiders. All the rumors about Las Vegas taking a quarterback, I don't buy it, because they have Jimmy G. They signed him to a 3-year deal. Why would they sign Jimmy G to a 3-year deal with his old head coach just to draft his replacement 3 months later? So I'm not buying that. I think they're going to take Paris Johnson. They need line help. Paris Johnson Jr., I'm sorry. They need line help. And Paris Johnson's a tackle out of Ohio State. I think he's going to be a day 1 starter, obviously, and he's going to be an impact player for them. All right, and at number 8, we have the Atlanta Falcons taking another tackle. So we're taking tackles back-to-back in the draft. I got the second best tackle in the draft going to the Atlanta Falcons. Broderick Jones out of Georgia. He's going to be solid for the Falcons. Falcons still don't have a quarterback. So, whoever he's protecting, I'm pretty sure he's going to, do a phenomenal job going in the top 10 for me. And at number 9, we have my wide receiver 1, Jackson Smith and Jigba from Ohio State. reuniting with Justin Fields. That Ohio State connection, Justin Fields get his wide receiver 1. I think the Bears can make a playoff push next season and possibly compete with the Detroit Lions. Because the Detroit Lions, I got them taking Anthony Richardson with the 6th pick, but they loaded up on the secondary. So I think they're going to be well improved on the defensive side of the ball. But the Chicago Bears, Jaxon Smith-Njigba, wide receiver. At number 10, finally, Jalen Carter, defensive tackle out of Georgia, going to the Philadelphia Eagles. I just have a gut feeling that ever since the allegations came out, he's going to slide to the 10th pick to the Eagles. And the Eagles are going to probably make another Super Bowl run. They have the best quarterback in the NFC, the best team in the NFC. Adding on to that, Jalen Carter, they're gonna be phenomenal next season. And Jalen Hurts might make an MVP run. Not might, he will make an MVP run if he stays healthy. I got Jalen Carter going number 10 to the Philadelphia Eagles. But that's my top 10 pick mock draft for the 2023 NFL Draft. If you guys want more from me, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. Until then, I'm One Trimmy, and thank you guys all for watching.